callaloo, ackee, sweet potato, yam, banana, and tomato, cabbage, spinach, avocado, chocho, buttered bean and cocoa, courgette, millet, plantain, rice and peas and pumpkin, mango, dates and guava, chickpeas and cassava.
We've gotten used to this area around here. We even know where to get breakfast now. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. We've traveled a lot, tired as heck, and the room is a sauna. There is no air conditioning. We only have fans. It's getting the toll on our hair, especially yours. Yeah, she probably spent an hour fixing her hair today. About an hour?
Yeah,
sure. The place should be around here somewhere. Is it far? You know, just walk till we find it. Yeah, they said they had vegan breakfast. We haven't had like a proper breakfast. Well, once we did.
Yeah, we had yesterday.
Yeah, usually we just find somewhere where we can eat. We aren't really too focused on if something is breakfast, dinner or lunch. Or maybe a midnight feast. Do you like midnight feast? Do you know?
If I have to have one.
Yeah. You should be around. Oh, look at this. Drinks for dogs. Oh. Isn't it here? Yeah, here it is. This place is got vegan breakfast. This is the food we got. This is the bread. We can actually get darker bread. You want to put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
I can hear you scream.
No, please don't.
Yeah, I can hear you scream.
No.
You know what you scream for?
Ice cream.
Yes, you scream for ice cream.
Yeah.
We will find ice cream somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Now you scream no more.
Yeah.
Here is vegan friendly ice cream place. The great thing here is that everything is vegan, written if it's vegan or not. So they got this, I'm not sure if it's a certified mark, but they have it all over the place. They haven't marked the fruit. Just kidding. So yeah, it's quite easy to tell what is vegan and not. Finally, you got your supplement. You got ice cream.
Yeah.
How does it look?
It's melting.
It's melting. We better get eating. But it looks really good though.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
You have a date other than me. She has a date other than me. Yeah, there it is. You have a date. Don't you find me amusing?
Indeed.
And we're now inside of the Carmiel Marcet. I'm just so surprised there are fully vegan stores all over the place.
We're now in a vegan store, and if you turn everything vegan.
Yeah. And these are like Israeli products actually.
Vegan. Like this is things you don't find vegan anywhere else.
No, it's an Israeli product, isn't it?
Vegan. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we see these everywhere.
Yeah.
Where we go,
true.
so maybe it's Israeli.
All those products. It's just, yeah, well sort of, we were told this place is vegan, but they even have like goat cheese and such.
Yeah, they have eggs over there.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate, but we have a lot of vegan options.
Yeah, much more than
I feel
usual.
like 90% of everything is vegan.
Here they have butter, vegan butter.
Vegan butter, nice.
Mm.
The Guyanese, that's quite cheap actually when compared to how much it costs back home. Tofu and everything. Most of the meat supplements that I have here is mostly frozen, and that's too bad because you can't bring that on an airplane. Well, we can bring it, but it will be totally destroyed when you get back home. Also like a smaller vegan store without like commercial products and such. It's neat. No matter where you go, it's just so easy to find vegan alternatives. It's just all over the place. We actually found an izakaya. It's amazing. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you've only tasted my ramen.
Yeah.
But we both ordered the ramen. I'm excited. My ramen looks amazing, and hers looks plainly boring because you can't see anything below. That's the strangest thing I've seen of a ramen ever. What can I say? Well, it wasn't the best ramen I've tasted, far from. Yet again, the atmosphere. What can you say about the atmosphere?
It was very cozy.
Yeah, it was really well done as well. I
Yeah.
was just so surprised. I just didn't expect to find like an izakaya in that place. So it don't matter that we didn't find any pure vegan restaurant. We found a Japanese restaurant. That's amazing. We got kittens, tiny little kittens, along the road, and mommy is right around the corner. Tiny little kittens. Yay. We went some grocery shopping. Some of it is for today, well most of it is for today, but those are for tomorrow. These are buckets loads of hummus. And I never thought that you would eat this much hummus at the same time, but it's actually really delicious. We got something boring as Ben & Jerry's. I mean, like, I would probably get something local, but seemingly the Israelis aren't really too good at adding local products elsewhere. This one is actually really delicious. It's halfway fermented, but it's non-alcoholic. Same thing for this one. And even blue potato chips. That is so amazing. And the olive water here doesn't have any honey. In the land of milk and honey, you can get olive water without honey. Isn't that great?
Like, we tried to find ice cream at an ice cream bar, like just a random ice cream bar, and we went through three ice cream bars, I think.
Top 5.
Yeah, and one of them had vegan ice cream, but it was only sorbets.
Sorbet, yeah.
Yeah, sorbets. So, and that's really boring. Like, that's what you usually eat and used to eat before they actually came with real vegan ice cream. So we ended up just buying some Ben & Jerry's, and yeah, that is a bit disappointing, I think, but Ben & Jerry's is still really good, so it's the second best.
Yeah, have you also noticed how much easier it is to eat out, but yet again, they don't have that many alternatives in the grocery shops?
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't that strange, because it's all the other way in Norway, actually?
Yeah, and like when it just came to ice cream too, it was surprisingly hard to find vegan ice cream. Like, we had this, the place we were earlier today, they had one option, and then they have sorbets, but like it is sorbets everywhere. Yeah, I think some places is just harder than others for some reason, but eating out is so easy. Like the Japanese place, just some random place we found today.
So many vegan options at that Japanese place.
Yeah, and when it came to the Carmiel Marcet, it was like vegetables, nuts, like fruits all over. It was actually pretty many vegan stores there, but it was
many people selling like vegan dishes on the street even.
Yeah.
And so many like vegan treats and everything. It's just massive.
Yeah, the only thing that was hard to find was a vegan store where they like sold meat replacement and this like produced
commercially produced, yeah.
Yeah, but vegetables, like organic stuff and like whole food stuff, easy as heck. That is actually more easy to find than meat and dairy products, actually. So yeah.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
Like the Sabbath is It's way more than a Sunday in Norway, because in Sunday in Norway, grocery stores doesn't have open, but all restaurants are open. Here, there's hardly any restaurants open. What is open today?
The food store or the grocery.
Yeah, we had a grocery store that was open. Most of them are closed.
And here we have a restaurant that is open, or a bar, I think.
Yeah, there's a bar and a restaurant here that is open. That's all we can see that is open on this street. They really take
they're open over there. So
yeah, well, yeah, that's the one I mentioned. It's there and there. They really take the Sabbath serious. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing as in Norway. It's just in a different way.
I think so. So people would just imagine like, oh, Sunday. It's like that's the day we should prepare for. But it's Saturday.
Here is closed, and this is a gourmet shop.
Gourmet shop, yeah. It's just everything is closed, and in a big city, you wouldn't imagine that. But
these shops are closed.
Yeah, they're all closed for today. And it's Saturday, it just feels so weird, but I know why. Somebody got really excited. She went back to her childhood. So let's see, we have some traditional Israeli things here, and you got some other nationalities. I don't know all of them. We have some Swedish here, no idea. This is Norwegian actually. This one, no idea.
I think it's maybe American or something.
Maybe. And we got some French here. And like...
Here, I think this is American too.
American too, yeah?
I'm not sure, but I think those are English.
They look very English, to be honest.
They do.
It's just like from all over the world. It's so amazing. All of a sudden we see this poster. Like, have you seen like posters like this in Norway?
No, actually, because every sign I've seen is used in activism.
Yeah, because this one is on the billboard, and they let it stay here. No, not the billboard, but there it's interesting. What does it say in Hebrew? Can you tell me? No.
But I like that it is in the center. And
yeah, it's in the
white,
center. That's true.
So it just stands out.
Yeah, it just stands out from the rest of it, so it's quite visible.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Like if activists did this in Norway, they would just tear it down. We're in a park full of wolves, full of dinosaurs, and full of monkeys. Yeah, we have a lot of food to eat. I was hoping to be able to eat even more though. What did the egg taste like?
Eggs? Oh my gosh, it tastes better than eggs.
Yeah, so could you tell it's not eggs? If you got served this one, would you return it, like at a non-vegan place? I mean, like, would you think it was actual eggs?
Maybe.
This is probably my probably my favorite place in Tel Aviv. The food is great, and the atmosphere is awesome.
Yeah, and people are so good and kind and
And it's probably like #1 dating area dating place in this area, and people come there with like their girlfriend and boyfriends of different orientations and everything. It's just so open. It's so fantastic. What more is there to say about this place?
Oh, the food, it tastes so good. It's actually, I think it's one of the best places we're eating in Tel Aviv. One of them, yeah. It scores really high on the atmosphere as well. Yeah.
They had so many options available for us. We need some ice cream. So now you're getting your daily supplement.
Yeah.
Your daily supplement of ice cream. Going down the street, trying to find one last restaurant. That one?
I think so.
Always when I just put on the camera, we're almost there. Yeah, I just met some Japanese people, and as usual, I just talk to them in Japanese and they get so surprised. Wow, somebody that doesn't look Asian can speak Japanese. That's so amazing, yeah. This place is full of vegan options all over the place. They even got like homemade cakes and even vegetables inside of a restaurant. It's interesting, nevertheless. Having the drinks first. They look actually quite good for drinks. For being like pure drinks, I must say. Also, we got this poster here in Hebrew and in English, and they make like a huge fuss about the ethics of veganism. Can you read it up for us?
Yeah, it's written that they do this for ethical and moral reasons, and they want to reduce consumption of animal products. So this is actually an ethical and health-based restaurant, and they actually make their own almond milk every day. And they also have many gluten-free and raw dishes and superfoods. And what's written here is compassionate to our planet, to the animals and to our body, for the rainforest, wildlife, the seas, the lakes, and the rivers, for the peace and freedom for us all.
I couldn't have said it better. This is like my entire YouTube channel all over.
Yeah, and to a little no waste commercial.
No waste.
We actually use our own straws that we bring with us when we go out and eat.
That's amazing. This is a little backwards. I took like the most expensive. I mostly eat the most of us, and she got the most food. Yeah. You got the most amount of food.
Yep.
We're on the way back to the hostel, going to wait a little, then take a taxi to the airport. For what the anticipation was, it's actually safer than I thought, and way safer than my mum thought. So, have we been robbed?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Okay. I can show you.
You can't hold there. Okay.
Okay. Look at this.
Yeah.
And this is actually, this is how he has went through it. Plus his, where's your...
My wallet is here.
Okay. Like this. And you see the other side. This is how he has gone with his passport, his phone, his wallet.
Yeah.
And no one has even tried to take it.
No.
Like, but like, even I could steal this stuff, and I'm a really bad thief. So, yeah, it's actually pretty safe, and people are very kind here.
Yeah, like even in the Palestinian areas we've been, well, inside of Palestinian villages we've been in, it's just as safe. People are even more helpful. It's just, yeah. What do you think about the Palestinians we've been encountering?
Oh, very nice, all of them.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm just so blown. Oh, we're already here. No, it's the next one. Okay. What more is there that we've been through now? I mean, that is worth talking about.
Oh, probably a lot.
Yeah, probably a lot.
They tell us not to film security, but this is awful. Everybody has to go through the same place, and there's like absolutely nobody going over to the Norwegian Airlines where we're supposed to go. Why do they have such a ridiculous system? It's just awful.
You've traveled to the United States. Is it more security here or in the US?
In the US, but they are very strict here. It's kind of similar.
So did you have to go through that much of the security there, or?
Yeah.
No, she misunderstood. I actually meant as much security of leaving the country, and as she told me, in the United States they just want you out of the country. On the contrary, leaving Israel, you need to go through 4 different securities. Get a separate visa in order to leave the country, and then you are free to go.
Yeah, we're going to E number 3. We're soon leaving. Won't it be good to come home? Wouldn't it be great to go home? Aren't you missing your I don't know.
The water.
The water.
Yeah.
The water. Yeah.
Only thing.
Yeah.
Only thing.
So, how much longer would you stay if you had a chance?
At least 1 week more, or 2.
1 or 2 more weeks?
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we'll travel to Finland first, and then go back to our mother nation. We just arrived in Finland, and we saw this handicapped toilet, and it just looks like an interrogation room, to be honest.
I mean, look at the space, like it's like this amount of space behind the toilet.
Yeah, it's just like a toilet in the midst of the room for some reason. Just
What's the point?
We're now heading home in a little stop in Finland. And this has been a very interesting trip, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
So what was your greatest memory?
Oh, it must be Amirim the night over there and the people we met over there. Definitely. I also enjoyed really the Black Hebrews.
Yeah, I really like that too. The thing that I found most interesting was the hospitality most people had. It was just amazing.
All the help we got everywhere when just asked. It was really nice.
And also, like, many people told us not to go there because we should boycott Israel. And we've talked to people, both Palestinian and Israeli. Nobody believes that boycott is a solution. Like, even for the Palestinians, how is that helping them? If anything, it's making everything worse because they have this same common economy. Like, the Palestinians are Israeli citizens. Do you have any comment on that?
No, I'm neutral.
Neutral.
On that case.
Yeah, usually I'm neutral, but I'm like saying like we went there.
Yeah.
And for the people that say that we shouldn't have gone.
No, honestly, I think everybody should go to Israel, no matter what you think, because you will definitely change your point of view after you've gone there. Like, yeah, it's so different to actually get inside the information rather than just hearing what everybody else's opinion is.
Yeah, that's a really good point to make, because you can both talk to Israeli and Palestinians and get more an objective view on it.
Yeah, and the thing is, they are really objective. I feel that in other countries, like in Norway, people are very, very subjective about the case.
Yeah.
So.
And that's about it.
I mean, yeah, overall it has been a great time, and the food is the best.
Yeah, I haven't experienced that good food ever, and so much of it. So my goal was to figure out how was the vegan capital of the world. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I feel we have actually got so much. I didn't expect to get so much from our trip. It was so giving in any way, every way.
Shape or form, whatever is possible, really. Yeah, so if you want to try out a really vegan place, Tel Aviv is the right place. If you want to visit the Black Hebrew community, they are amazing, and Amirim is also amazing.
Everybody should go there, honestly. Everybody.
Yeah. That's about sums it up. So yeah, it's a really great trip, and I hope to see you in the next video.
And if you wonder why we're so tired, the clock is like 4 a.m. right now.
In Finland.
In Finland.